Hey guys, it's Mike Shea here. Just wanted to let you know we had a computer hiccup when we were recording this week's episode, and we got the audio of the entire show, but we lost the video of basically the entire first half. So what we decided to do is just go ahead and release and our first half of our episode is usually the one that goes to air. So we lost the video of what we were going to air. The episode was all about us talking about the World Record Comedy Festival that we were in, where we broke the world record for the longest continuous comedy festival here in Dayton. And so the second half of the episode had like no context. You guys wouldn't know what we were talking about anyway. So, this is going to be an audio only of the episode for this week, but as a thank you to you guys for listening, and as well as an apology for not having the video this week, we're gonna have this episode be completely ad free. So if you see any ads, we didn't put them in there. That was YouTube. We left the ads out of this episode. So thank you guys, and please enjoy the episode.
World record holders, Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio, baby. Fucking
This is the best Dayton podcast.
This is the best Dayton podcast.
Honestly, name a better one. Bet you can't.
No, you can't. Not really. No. We fucking did it. We showed all those fucking naysayers, all those pieces of shit. They wanted to talk all kinds of shit.
Naysayers with
They
attitude.
weren't even talking. They were just like saying how it was a bad idea. I'm like,
Who fucking cares?
okay, first of all, the fact it was in like bad comedy flyers kind
Yeah.
of pissed me off because it wasn't a bad flyer.
No,
It was actually really dope.
it was in there
I know.
twice.
I know. They're just shitting on the
Wait,
show.
Can I see the
Yeah,
camera?
they were just sitting shitting on the show. That's all it was.
You're
And
just gonna look like a fat piece of shit regardless,
Yeah.
no matter what you do.
that's me every day.
I'm starting to
of
think
my
that
life.
I am just a fat piece of shit.
Sooner or later, you have to accept that you're the common denominator in this math equation. This is,
Why does my arm look so fat?
Dude, you're gonna.
Damn. Like, it looks big, which to most people would be good, but like, just looks fat.
that's just the problem with being this. I need.
I'll just embrace it.
Just embrace it, motherfucker. Yeah, it was the whoever that fucking fake profile chick is in the fake Melissa profile.
Fake Melissa.
That was the name of the person that was posting that in fucking Bad Comics Group. It was a fake profile with the name Melissa and a picture of Kermit the Frog. We're pretty sure it was what's his nuts.
Maze?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Well, because he was the one who was leaving leaving
Yeah.
all those
Yeah,
shitty
yeah.
reviews and stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. They figured that was Lee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kevin posted and confirmed it
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Well, he tried not to, and then Dusty was like, "Yeah, I'm not nice." It was Lee.
How do you confirm it? Like,
Because Kevin's like a fucking computer genius.
oh,
He can, that dude's got like 4 degrees.
yeah.
Yeah, he can. That man knows computers like it's almost sexual, to be honest with you.
That's funny.
He will fuck a robot before he's dead,
That's wild.
and he's earned it because he just broke a fucking world record.
It's wild.
Probably
I mean,
already
it probably
has.
was Lee. You're right though.
Yeah.
But people bitching about it. I was like, did you see what I said? I was just kind of fed up.
No.
I was just like,
Oh yeah, I did see what you said. You were done.
I was like, you guys are only bitching because you're like, what have you done with your guys? What have you guys accomplished?
Yeah.
The only reason you're complaining is because you're not on the show like a true comic. You're
Yeah.
complaining because you're not involved with it.
Well, there was so many people saying like, "Oh, what do I got to put up with all this and then just not get paid for it?" It's like you're breaking a world record, you dick.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, and that's why I said to the one person, I was like, if you got into comedy for the money, you're a fucking
Right.
idiot.
Right.
What did I say? I think I said getting into comedy for the money is like getting into the Girl Scouts for the pussy. Like you're in it for the wrong reasons.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. What a crazy analogy.
I know.
Pedophiles will hear you say that and be like, that is why I joined the Girl Scouts.
That's why I said you got into it for the wrong reasons.
It just,
Yeah. People were just being shitty to be shitty. is all.
Except if you join the Girl Scouts, there will be pussy. It's bad. It's real bad. Real bad for
You shouldn't
everybody
partake.
involved. If you get into comedy, there will not be money. You can't even
There's not a lot of pussy either.
you can't even molest your way into comedy money.
No.
tuh,
No, you can't.
that's funny. Give me 20.
That'll that'll take anybody. That took CK down, and he was untakedownable
Oh man.
But did it really take him down?
for a period of time.
Though he's
I
made
mean,
more
what's
he
money.
won't get any more shows. Like the
Yeah.
way he had like a show on FX. Like
Oh, he'll
but
never get show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll always sell out theaters. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's got an audience.
My
That
favorite thing about the Louis
audience will-
C.K. thing was when what's her face came and defended him. She was like, "Yeah, he asked me to jerk off in front of him all the time."
Who did that?
Jimmy Kimmel's ex.
Silverman?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel dated Sarah Silverman.
Oh, for a while.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like,
My arm's tired.
and then it became like a, then it just became like a bit. Set it on the second shelf.
This is like the worst fucking.
Oh yes. There it is, right there, baby.
Right
Yeah, I
on,
look like I have a tumor.
right on the fupa. Right on the fupa.
No, the best was up here, I think.
Put it on the next one down.
Don't
Yeah,
tell
she
me
was
my
like,
business,
yeah, it's
devil
like,
woman.
He asked me a couple times if he could jerk off for me. I just go, no, Louis.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm like, all right.
I mean, Silverman's, Silverman is one of those people who like, she's kind of like Cal. If you can't make her laugh,
Yeah.
you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
That's a woman that loves to laugh and loves comedy.
Yeah.
You don't do the things she does if you don't love to laugh. Anyway, but anyway, yeah. So the world record is now here. Well, not officially, but it will be here. Dayton,
I was
Ohio.
stoked that I was able to do 30 minutes.
Yeah, I
I came up short the first time, and then I
went up.
you
4
did shit the
I
bed.
did. I
I'm
did.
just kidding.
I even told a story about shit in the bed and still didn't fill the time. That story went over better than I thought it would. Actually,
Yeah,
I might
got some laughs.
I might keep it.
That for the
needs a-
Thursday night,
it
like,
needs a
dude, you
punch.
crushed. You crushed. You did better than Wells and I both.
Thursday
Yeah.
night.
Just didn't. I just,
Was
The
that
first
Thursday
night.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
didn't do the 30.
Well,
like
the
I
second
thought I
night
was
of the festival, but the first night that we were there.
Yeah, my second show was not great. I had it was 6 p.m. on a Friday. I had the early bird crowd.
Dude, I crushed both
Yeah,
earlier times I went up. Like, it was
That's
weird.
crazy. That really does.
Yeah.
There should be brunch comedy.
that's what I told Kevin when I was texting you guys. I was standing next to Kevin and I said you should do like a monthly brunch with Bricky. Get like a
Dude, it's got a name and everything.
yeah.
It's
I was like
incredible.
get you a breakfast food truck. There's like 5 of them here in Dayton. Do a 10 to noon comedy show on a Sunday morning.
Dude, I think that would be really awesome.
I think so too, and I think the bar would get.
And it can only work at Bricky's because Bricky's everybody's gonna know Bricky's is
Yeah.
the place where we said it.
yeah,
So
exactly.
brunch with Bricky's, that's good.
Yeah, man. Well, and then he announced. I was telling Wells this earlier. He confirmed that they're opening a second location in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And they renewed.
Is it gonna be a second location?
Yeah, so they're going to have a second location at a place in Cincinnati. He said it seats like 250 people.
Yeah, I know it's big. I just thought that he was giving
like
up on
somebody
Star
invested
City.
in
No,
or
he
something
actually
like
he said
Yeah.
he said that they signed a new contract to keep Bricky's there. He's
Fuck
like
yeah.
they came to a deal that he's really happy with, and
I
he's
don't know how
gonna keep
much
Bricky's
I don't know
there.
what the deal was the first time.
I
mean,
don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I know a lot of it was like we'll see how it goes and figure it out later. So I guess they figured it out later because they were like, "Holy shit, this guy's gonna break a world record in our bar."
Yeah.
We
Dude,
don't
that-
want to
I swear
lose
the owner
the poll.
didn't sleep the whole time. I swear the owner
No.
was there
Dude,
the whole time I was there.
shout out to Justin, the owner of Star City Brewing, because like he was the grease keeping the wheels on and running smoothly, just with Kevin and Patrick and Kyle. Yeah, Justin looked out when the snow hit on Friday night. He was running around going like, anybody needs to sleep, we'll set you up. We've got a shower. We've got
That's the crazy part. They were so
Yeah.
far. They were so
on board.
so on board with it.
I because going into it, you think, oh, are they just going to basically just, be like, yeah, you can do that, use the space, but just
Two
leave us-
separate entities.
Right.
Yeah, but no, they were like, no, we're in on this. We're because it's for them too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
I noticed the Burnett chick that works the bar a lot on Friday nights.
Yeah.
She was there from my 5:30 or 6 a.m. set.
Yeah,
They were just hanging out. I'm like, dude,
they
these
had
people are supportive.
they had their whole crew on working all kinds of hours. Well, and I'm sure they were probably thinking, cool, you get paid, you get tips. Because Lord knows there was no shortage of beer flowing.
Oh no.
That was the thing that worried me, was like, are we going to get all these people, but then no one's going to fucking.
Only the alcoholics who drink beer at 9 a.m.
No, they sold a lot of beer.
We all became alcoholics for this.
I'm amazed I'm amazed I was sober the whole time.
I actually, other than Thursday night, I didn't really drink at all.
I drank a little bit every night, just about, when I was there.
But they also people bringing in, griddles, making pancakes
That
and
was wild.
burgers and shit. And
Dude, were you there when I took a pancake out of my pocket?
no.
That must have been the Saturday morning
Oh shit, that's.
I
Funny.
can't remember what morning it was.
No,
but
I
I
was
was
there
like,
Saturday
or
morning.
Friday morning.
It must have been
I
Friday
was
morning.
like doing my set, and I was like, hey, there's pancakes there. So I grabbed some pancakes, put them in my pockets.
Nice.
And I was like, in the middle of my thing, I was just like, I was like, the warmth of my pocket made the chocolate chip melt a little bit.
I'm also beyond.
Oh no, my
grateful-
phone.
Grateful to all the people that brought all the food,
Yeah.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
they
of
were
people brought
ordering
food.
pizzas and
pizzas, donuts.
fucking Dick showed up with a bunch of tacos at one point.
Yeah, Saturday night somebody brought a shitload of just plain McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Burger
Really?
King.
Yeah,
Seriously?
they
give
brought
them-
bur-
or
we
maybe
had,
it was
we had
different.
McDonald's
Oh,
when I
fuck
was
yeah.
there. Yeah,
So like, what? Did Burger King just drop them off, or just somebody?
I
just,
think somebody
No.
ordered them and
Johnny
brought
Woods
'em.
gave me mine.
Did he give you yours? I think he did
and
that.
then-
He did
didn't
that afterwards.
Papa John's drop like a pizza off that with like a note on it or something.
No, it was the Schuler's Donuts.
Schuler's Donuts.
Schuler's Donuts did that. Basically said like, this is for you guys.
Dude, just overall, what an experience. Like
Yeah.
that was.
It was really cool.
I'm blown
I was
away,
always
man.
confident that we would be able to fill the time and that we
Yeah.
wouldn't run into any issues where that's concerned.
Yeah.
But I was just surprised by the support, the amount of people who were willing to stay up all night, like, and the people
Yeah.
who were not comics. Because a
that
lot
were
of the time,
there all the
Just
time. You're
there.
like,
The
I
one,
told my wife, I
old
was
guy
like,
with the white hair always
Yeah.
had a hat on,
Yeah.
looked just like an engineer from my old job.
he's there for like the Friday Night Mike all the time,
He
and
was never not there. Every time I was there, he was
well, it
there.
was weird. 'Cause
Wild.
I can't remember any time there was just comics as there's at least some audience members that weren't comics watching the show.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's fucking 7 in the morning. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
At no point was there an all comic audience. We had people there.
It's so
And
weird.
for the most part, we had enough people. The comics were there to pad the room.
yeah,
But for the most part, we kept at least 10 non-comedians in the audience at all times.
it was fucking
crazy.
weird.
And we did that without like big name headliners. We did that with just local talent.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Kevin said before he announced we broke the record. He's like, look, like people are going to start to realize how much fucking talent is in this area. There's a shitload. And just because we're stuck between Columbus and Cincinnati, people don't think anything of it.
It was just, it's wild to think about.
Fuck you guys.
It
We
is
got the world
wild.
record.
Like that night when it snowed when I came in, right before I gave him the pep talk,
Yeah.
he was talking. I could tell he wanted to cry.
Oh, he was walking around going, this was a stupid idea. This
Yeah.
was a terrible idea. He was.
I fucking gave him, I don't know, were you there when I gave him the pep talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
You're
That's
just
the
grabbing
dad in me.
Just grabbing everybody that walked by. Do you want this? Yeah? Yeah. Do you want this? Do you want this? We all want this, Kevin. We did.
I know. I'm like, I'm not gonna like. I was telling him earlier, like, if it boiled down to like time and no comment, I literally told myself because I've had this plan in my head already. I knew it was gonna snow, and I was like, comics can't show up. I was gonna do as much time as feasible, just go until I had nothing. I was like, I got thousands of jokes I've never told on stage in my phone. I will just go through them. They may not be funny. They may be racist. I don't know.
50% of what was said on stage throughout that 83 hours was not funny.
Whoa. Man, oh man. There were some sets that I was just kind of like,
I gotta pee.
I was just like, it's for the record. It's for the record.
Yeah,
it's for
I know.
the record. It's for the record.
I'm like, thank God comedy's subjective.
I know. It was. Man. Well, because what's his name camped out there for like.
Yeah.
What? Oh God, what was that dude's name?
Victor?
Yeah.
Victor had a tent there, but the dude that was literally there the whole time
Yeah.
was
Donald, Dan, Smith. or
Started with the D.
Brandon?
Brandon Smith. Brandon Smith.
Oh, I think it's
Yeah.
somebody else then. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit.
He was there the entire fucking time, just about, I think.
Yeah. And yeah, and again, I don't think they got enough props for it, but Patrick Callahan and Kyle Rogers, who
We're there all the time.
were there all the time and gave Kevin the opportunities to get what little sleep he did. I think he slept a total of 3 hours over the course of 4 days.
Really?
Oh yeah, I don't think he ever actually slept. I think he just wasn't standing a few times when he went to go lay down.
Dan Dean was there a while.
Dan Dean was there a lot of it. Kevin, or not Kevin, Karen was there all day Saturday. She left for a little bit to go over to Wiley's. Other than that, she was there. Jessica and Holly were there. all night on Saturday. They were there when I got there, and they were there when I left. Nolan was there a lot.
So I was there.
Caleb was there a lot.
Yeah, Caleb was there a lot.
Jeff was there when he could get away
Yeah.
because he had Wiley's and then he had his kid.
I literally, what did I do?
Perkins.
Was it Friday? I went there in the morning at 8.
Yeah.
I dropped off my kid. I was there from 8 till noon. Because I told work I was going to be late. I was like, do you guys want the honest truth or a made-up story why I'm going to be late? They're like, just tell me. I'm like, yeah, well, we're breaking this world record, and I want to do some time in the morning. They're like, oh, that's fine.
That's fine. Oh, yeah.
They're like, you always come in like half hour to an hour early anyway. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever. And I was there from that. I literally went to work, and I fucking came back afterwards and didn't leave till like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. One time I wasn't there was when I was home with the dogs or dealing with the house stuff. Other than that, I tried to be there as much as I could. I was not there as much as you guys were.
And
At least the first couple of days.
Thursday, I was there. I was there in the morning. Dropped him off. Got there at like 8 again, 8:30. I was there till like 2.
Jesus. What time did you end
And
up?
then came back for our shit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, because then you had that 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Friday night, Saturday morning. You
I
had-
showed up at about 2:15.
I was supposed to do that 1 a.m. But
That's
like,
right, yeah.
I never.
You went earlier, right?
I did that 30
Yeah.
minutes early. But not only that, like all the comments that couldn't make it, their times ended up showing up.
Yeah.
So like, I told Kevin, I was like, I can go again if you want. But by that time, I was just going at 1. It was like 2:30, and I was like, I'm just gonna watch these next couple and leave.
When I got there Saturday morning, I think they were backed up by like 5 hours because everybody had shown up and was trying to get their time.
My 4
So,
o'clock ended. I ended up going on closer to like 6:30.
Yeah. By the time we got to about 7 o'clock Saturday night, we were almost exactly right on time. Poor Kyle Rogers, he went up after Kevin confirmed we had done it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
everyone was in the middle of
Celebrating.
celebrating still.
Yeah.
So Kyle's up there just
Hey.
doing his thing. And what was funny though was people started to get pissed and turn around and tell us to shush. And Kyle was like, guys, we just broke a record. Let them celebrate. I
Right.
don't care. It's fine. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm just here to keep us on the clock.
That's the fucking funniest thing. 'Cause that's got to be really weird to go after that.
Oh, I know. Because Kevin literally, he went up, he told like 3 jokes and then had a nice heartfelt, thank you to everybody as my microphone starts to short out. I need to get new cords. And I was like, guys, we broke the record. The room fucking exploded. All right, here's Kyle Rogers.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
Jeff
wild.
popping the bottle early was fucking.
That's also
I was standing
really fucking
right
funny.
behind him. He had a bottle of champagne that he brought.
Yeah.
And he had gotten it unwrapped and prepped and was sitting behind this table, the table right there by the column. But he was like gripping it tight and he was like jiggling his leg to stay calm and he popped the cork early. Now, thankfully, it didn't like fucking go everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he just sitting there, just kind of like, you heard it pop and everyone just turned and looked at him. And he was just like, oh, shit. So then
That's funny.
right when he
How
had,
early?
like 5 or 6 minutes early, he just got really excited because we were just waiting for Kevin to just say the word.
Yeah.
And so he ran up on stage, like covered it with his thumb, was shaking it and trying to spray it, and then ended up spraying himself instead.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, man, I was telling Wells earlier when we were all hanging out upstairs in the green room because eventually it was so packed. They were like comics in the green room. They even like they canceled their dart league that weekend.
Oh yeah.
They put a post up today on Facebook like, sorry to everybody for closing the thing. We kept it for the comedians. And I was like, fuck your dart league. But when they moved us all up there, we were all sitting there talking and hyping ourselves up and getting ready. And Deontay was like, he was
he's
so
the hype
hyped.
man.
He's the
ultimate hype
greatest,
man.
man. And he was like, and listen, man, at the end of the day, this was some of the most fun shit ever, but never again. Like, if somebody wants to break it, let them fucking have it.
Yeah. We got it for now.
We got it. And
I don't think anybody's gonna try it for a while.
I don't think so, because I think even Kevin at one point we were talking, he was like, this was insane.
Yeah.
Never doing this again.
I don't
So
see
stressful.
Honestly, I think it would be kind of in like poor taste if Nashville went after it again. Like,
Oh,
y'all had it for a while. Now we've got it. Let's give it a few years,
They're
maybe
probably
half a
in the
decade.
same. Honestly, anybody that's done it's probably like, I don't want to do this again.
Well, yeah, because
Give it to another city like a
called
few
them.
years from now.
he reached out to them and got their blessing. He was like, "Hey, we want to do this," and they basically were just like, "Good luck." And they had fucking like Ralphie May on theirs.
Yeah.
So
Theirs was a little bit better.
yeah, they had some big names on it. So, but that's what it would at this point. If we get in for the full, 84 hours and some change, or wherever they end up saying, or wherever they end up
83
officially,
hours, 58
something
seconds.
like that. Yeah. You're gonna need like Dave Chappelle level poll to break that.
Which I heard
Like-
his sister was there?
Yeah, they came at
It
the
was
end.
after I left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
That's
Erica and everybody from Wiley's came down like right. They closed
Hell yeah.
up as soon as
Yeah,
they
yeah,
got
yeah.
cled up. They all came down.
It was nice for them to come down.
Yeah.
I didn't know if
Yeah.
they were going to come
Yeah,
down
yeah.
or not.
I was really hoping they would, and I'm really glad they did.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
he-
is about
and he-
Wiley's, they've been supported about pretty much every comedy club on.
And he gave them a lot of love before they announced it was official. Yeah, it was really great to see them and dude Capasso. I mean, granted, it was the heaviest of heavy hitters the last couple of hours.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
and it was truly some of the fun.
Karen, Lori, Nate.
Karen getting to go full Karen, not in the meme sense, but
Yeah.
in like Karen getting to do Karen things.
long
Yeah.
sets.
Getting to do her full set with an audience that was there to have a good time.
Yeah.
Same with Lori, Nate, fucking like I said, Capasso crushed. They loved him. Dude, it was insane. It was nuts.
It's like one of those things at the very end. You kind of want to be at the very end. Like, can I get 15? Can I get 15?
I know. Can I ride some of this hype?
Can I ride the hype? Yeah.
Honestly, as a comedy fan, it was fun to just sit back and
Did
watch.
Jesse Nutt go up?
I don't know if he ever actually did, because he was one of the ones that was supposed to go up Friday night, but his car got stuck.
Oh.
So I don't actually know if he did or
I'm
not.
sure he made his way up there at some point throughout
I'm
the fest.
sure he did.
Yeah. I don't know. Korowski went up because he was supposed to go Friday night, but he got in an accident.
He went
I don't
up.
think he ever
He
did.
did. He went up like early Saturday morning. Like dawn, I think. Yeah. I know he went up.
All I know is that early morning comedies, the shit.
Apparently, yeah. Brunch time comedy is apparently the fucking greatest thing ever.
It's just so wild to think about. Like, why the fuck is that time perfect timing? But then I was like going over it in my head. It makes sense. Third shift, there's something to do after work. Secondly,
only that-
people that work second shift that don't go into like noon or
Yeah.
like it's something to do before work.
Yeah.
because you don't get out early enough to do anything.
When I was working second shift, brunch dates were like
Yeah,
me
they
and
were
my
the
girl
business.
was like, I was like, hey, do you want to? We're going to brunch. That's where I know where all the best brunch spots in Dayton are. But also, the way I figure it too is like if you have it at like from like 10 to noon, that's late enough into the morning that people are awake.
Yeah,
Not so late that it's going to cause a problem with their day, and not so early that they're going to be sleepy. I think you get them like right when they're in the best part where they're ready and energized for the day and just looking to have a good time. Whereas like at night, a lot of times it's like the day is catching up with them already, which is
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
sometimes it's harder to pull them for a later show. So yeah, hopefully he gives that a shot.
Yeah, be on the lookout. The 3 mics.
At
Brunch at Bricky's.
special.
Brunch at Bricky's. I'm
Brunch,
just saying.
burritos,
They're
and balls in your face.
balls in your face. It's an all nude comedy review.
I saw you're hosting for Stu this weekend.
I'm doing
Like one of 'em?
Saturday. Yeah,
The early show or the late show?
both of them. I mean,
Hell
I've hosted for Stuart the last like 7 years, so
Hell
6
yeah.
or 7 years.
Hell
so.
yeah. I'll be there on. I'll show up to the early show on Saturday.
Have
Or
you ever seen him?
No, not live.
Dude.
Yeah.
First time I did was when I started working at PBS, and
I told you to.
and you told me to go because you were like, you've never seen Stewart before, and I was like, no. So he was like, you fucking and I did, and then I went again the next year. It's
I'll be there.
the best.
He's the fucking
Plan on,
best.
unless you're going to more than one, plan on going to the early Saturday.
It's
Oh,
I feel,
or if they end
he
up
should
having
be-
to
he
combine
sh-
them, then
he should be famous.
Yeah, he should be huge.
hell yeah.
he should be a
Dude, I
megastar.
might
And it also makes you like really hate comedy because he should be huge and he's not. And nobody's really ever heard of him. And you're just like, what the fuck?
He makes me feel like Greg Giraldo used to make me feel, which is like he's so smart and funny that it makes me want to quit because I'm just like, the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, like you're like, well, I'm a piece of shit. Like, damn. I don't know. I really. He's one of the only comics my wife comes to see.